Punctuation. Yet another important communication means that we need to understand. In verbal communication, we use non-verbal cues as well as tone, speed, and various pitch and other ways to convey what we want to convey. If it's a question, the tone will tell you whether it's a question or not. If it's an exclamation, the way we pronounce or announce will tell us whether it's an exclamation or not. But how does one convey the same in written? In that case, punctuations come to our rescue. When we read a document, unless punctuations are there, it could be just a series of words and nothing else. One has to, the series of sentences will have meanings only when there are punctuations. Like a full stop says pause or stop for the next sentence. A comma gives a pause. An exclamation mark says here is an announcement kind of a thing. A question mark says here is a question for you, and your mind, and while you're reading, you read it that way using these punctuations. So let's look at some of the important punctuations that we use in our written communication. Punctuation marks are essential, as we spoke about. They help to make the language grammatically correct. Sentences can have a different meaning if punctuations are not used appropriately. Incorrect punctuation or missing punctuation marks can confuse the meaning of the sentence. The most important punctuation, full stop. The full stop is the basic mark of punctuation. It is also called period. They basically signal the end of the idea expressed. End of a sentence is marked by a full stop. It is also used after an abbreviated form of word like CO dot means company. For decimal signs 1.2.3 or 15.2%, where it has a different meaning. Comma. Comma is the most used punctuation mark. It is used for the following. Commas are placed to separate 3 or more items in a series. Girl, boy, child, comma. In letters, a comma is placed after the salutation. Dear sir, comma. Yours truly, comma. Commas are used to separate the elements of a date. Thursday, comma, May 18th, comma, 2006. That's a normal format when we write. In an address, if it is written in the same sentence, it is separated by comma. If a sentence begins with an adverbial phrase or adverb, a comma follows it. In writing large numbers, even if it is 10,000, it is 10, comma, 3 zeros. Words or phrases used as sentence connectors need a pair of commas. Semicolon. Semicolon is almost a full stop in the sense that it can be used only after the sentence is grammatically complete, but you want to add something more. Colon. Colons may announce complete sentences, lists, quotations, or dialogue. They are used in the following sentences. So there's a colon, and then you could have a whole lot of points. These are the following things that one needs to bring for the trip, colon, and then you can put those one by one. The colon is used to introduce a list or series or an explanation. The colon is used after the phrases like as follows, the following, which you've already seen that. The colon is used for separating the figures of hours and minutes, like 10:30 a.m. Dash. Dashes emphasize a word or a phrase within the sentence or a set of a series within a sentence. The following girls dash A, B, C, D dash are participating in the summer camp. Hyphen. Hyphens are used for compounded words. That is, a pair of words used together as one word. Hyphen brings the words together. Ex-president. You can say ex hyphen president. It makes it one word by usage of hyphen. Question mark. Question mark is the indicator of a question sentence. So while it's writing, if it's a question mark, one reads it in mind as a question. Apostrophe. The apostrophe may be possessive apostrophe. Bobby's shirt. In that case, Bobby apostrophe S shirt. It's a possessive apostrophe. Non-possessive apostrophe. Don't. D-O-N apostrophe T. Basically, it acts as a proxy there. Don't, can't, won't. Quotation marks. If you're writing a dialogue or a speech and you're conveying that that portion is being said by the speaker, then it is put under apostrophe. Quotation marks are used to begin and end statements which are the exact words spoken by somebody. Quotation mark is also used to enclose a word which is to be highlighted in a sentence. Exclamation mark. An exclamation mark indicates a feeling of strong emotion. Congrats. Like joy, surprise, admiration, enthusiasm, hooray, exclamation mark. Yeah, so it conveys that. So when a person reads it, that same emotion has to come through just by an exclamation mark. Capital letters. Capital letter is used at the beginning of a sentence after a full stop. For proper nouns, any name, name of a person, name of a country, starts with a capital letter. Titles of public officials or official designation in an organization, DGM, GM, Vice President, VP. Courtesy titles, Mr., Mrs. Names of bodies made up of initials like UNO, UNESCO, IDBI. Acronyms. We just saw a few of them. An acronym is a word formed from initial letters or a group of letters or words in a phrase. Acronyms have all capital letters and do not have full stops. Just now we saw the UNO, United Nations Organization, UNESCO, IDBI, okay, Industrial and Development Bank of India, which is what IDBI is, okay, and there are so many more which we use very commonly. Abbreviations. These are nothing but shorter forms. Like for Sunday, we use sun, full stop. Monday, mon, full stop. Similarly, Mr., MR, full stop. Mrs., MRS, full stop. PTO, P.T.O. So many abbreviations are also very, very commonly used in business communication. Thank you.